All right. Hey. I'm back on air online, I guess. But unfortunately, it does appear that signal is still not improved. I'm not 100% sure what's going on, why it's not working, but here we are. Here we are. Yeah, we are giving you an opportunity here today, not only to join us in conversation, but also to go ahead and win with our tickets and 20 keywords for Eric Church concert tickets, which is going to be really exciting. So I will try to share that with you here in just a minute. But our phone topic, our conversation topic here today, what is the most valuable thing you've learned from a teacher? Learn a lot, that's for sure. All right, I'm going to have a tickets at 20 keyword coming up here. All right, I'm going to give you your tickets at 20 keyword here in just a second. Ready? If you enter this keyword in the mobile app, the Y Country mobile app, it's going to give you an opportunity to win tickets to see Eric Church in January at Van Andel Arena. Tickets go on sale coming up on Friday. You have a chance to get them before you can buy them. How about that? 277 7333. 277 7333.
Want more tickets? Want more winning? Here's your tickets at 20 keyword.
Your keyword is Ray-Ban, Rayban. That's all one word. Take that to 975ycountry.com or inside the Y Country mobile app and enter the word for your chance to win tickets to see Eric Church in concert, Ray-Ban.
The keyword is good for 1 hour. Put the keyword in at 975 Y Country's mobile app by tapping on our contest page.
There you go. You got the keyword. Now you know. Now you know. Chris, good morning, my friend. Good morning. All right. We are looking for some comments here this morning. I don't know why the quality of this video stream is not very good right now, too. I apologize that it's so grainy. Normally we don't have this issue, so I'm thinking I'm gonna have to move the router here soon. And let's see here. All right. We are going to be going back live here in about 5 minutes. Got a lot of great answers here. All right. What's the most valuable thing you learned from a teacher? Jan has a great answer. She says that thinking differently than everybody else in the classroom is not a bad thing. Absolutely. We have Jan who says honesty. She said honestly or honesty. I'm not sure. She spelled honestly, so I'm assuming it's honesty. Lynn says never stop asking questions. That's a good one too. Never stop asking questions. My shop teacher, my personal shop, when I was in high school, Tony shared a story from him saying my shop teacher, when a project needed some modifications, quote, make it look like you planned it that way. Great answer. Also from Mrs. Newman, the teacher I mentioned a little bit earlier, Tony says, I learned a love of reading after she found me some books that I found interesting. There you go. Teachers have a big impact on life. That is for sure. All right. What is the most valuable thing you learned from a teacher? Maybe something that you apply in your everyday life. Maybe something that, I don't know, something that you may have, I don't know, a lot of things that you learn in school. You're like, when am I ever going to use this in real life? And in this situation, maybe that's the case. Maybe you did learn something that you can use in everyday life. All right, we're going to go back on here in about a minute and 45 seconds. All right, we're going back on here in 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Twenty in a row. 97.5 Y Country. I'm Matt Malone, and we are, well, settling down first. Let me stop getting ahead of myself. That was Miranda Lambert's new song, Settling Down. And now we are talking about what's the most valuable thing that you've learned from a teacher. They teach us a lot of things, and a lot of things are valuable. A lot of things you can apply to your everyday life. Some of the things you learn, and you're like, when am I ever going to need this information? But it's those lessons that you take from them and are able to apply in your real life that really mean the most, in my opinion. And we've got a couple of great answers here. Jan says, the thinking differently than everyone else in the classroom is not a bad thing. I love that answer. That's very true. It's okay to think differently, think outside the box, right? Tony has a great answer. Him and I had the same shop teacher, and I'm a huge fan of this guy because he taught me a lot of things. That's for sure. Mike Olstead, he said, my shop teacher, when a project needed some modifications, quote, make it look like you planned it that way. Absolute truth. Great answers there. So those are a couple of things that we've learned from our teachers, and including one of my personal teachers as well. So maybe you got something that you learned from a teacher. What's the most valuable thing that you learned from a teacher? Share that with us, 97.5 Y Country on Facebook and Instagram. And you can join our Facebook Live video. Even if it's a little bit grainy and not great, you can still hear me. I'm still having issues with, I don't know what's going on with the signal and why I'm not able to get a clear picture, but we're working on it. I promise. Every day I'm working on it for you. It's 20 in a row, 97.5 Y Country. All right. Yeah, not sure what's going on here with the old internet signal and why I'm not able to get a clear stream, but we're making do, trying to figure it out, you know. If you're on Twitch, I appreciate you joining us here on Twitch. It's cool that taking time to hang out with us here. And maybe you've got an answer here for us. Maybe you have something that you learned from a teacher that you're like, man, that was awesome. I still use that every day. Maybe if it's the measure twice, cut once rule, right? So that way you don't have to keep wasting material. Maybe you learned something else. Maybe you learned Spanish, and that was the most valuable thing they learned because of the fact that now you've been able to travel abroad and use the language, or speak French. Well, whatever it is, there's a lot of different things that we learn from our teachers, and maybe it's something that you learned. Share with us. Never stop asking questions is a good answer that we had from Lynn. Always good to keep asking questions for sure. And a love of reading. That's good. A love of reading. That's why we did our virtual reading tour. That was a lot of fun. And since you're joining us here on Facebook Live and Twitch, if you are in Southwest Michigan, this contest could apply to you. You can enter inside the Y Country mobile app for Eric Church tickets. We're giving them away. And you have 20 after every hour that we're going to give you a different keyword. And at 7:20, the keyword we gave you is Ray-Ban, Rayban, all one word. And you can go ahead and enter that for your chance to win. Austin, another great answer. Literally anything with Mr. Cole. So the best one was how to make your own fuel and into the shop. Yeah, yeah. We learned a lot of things. How to not start yourself on fire. And the only way you learn is by actually doing. Mr. Cole says classes, man, those were the best. Those were the best. That's good stuff, man. Good memories. From computer science to metal shop to wood shop, all of those things. Mr. Coolstead, photography. Yeah. Intro to technology. All of those classes. Good stuff. The copper fuel maker. Still have the layout. Good stuff, Austin. We had a lot of fun in shop class, didn't we, man? All right, let's see here. We've got just a couple more minutes. We'll have about 7 more minutes before we wrap things up, so we can still get you into the conversation. And Austin joined us on here, so I appreciate that, Austin. Good answers there. And thanks for the text too, Austin. I know what you meant. I knew what you're going for. But he told us that's not what it is, right? You can't, not that I'm telling you to do this. Oh, funny. But we just had some good times, man. I don't know. I just that area of the high school was my favorite for sure. Nothing on Instagram, so let's refresh the old Facebook page. Kiss. That's a great answer from Mackenzie. Keep it simple, stupid. Which, I mean, honestly, all you have to do is do the one S on Kiss. Keep it simple. You don't have to be mean about it, do you? Just kidding. Great answer. All right, we've got Luke Bryan and Dylan Scott coming up here. And we're going to wrap up the old conversation. All right. 5 minutes away. 5 minutes for wrapping things up. All right, recapping some of the answers that we've gotten already here for our question today about things, the most valuable things that your teachers have taught you. If you screw something up or need a modification, according to my former shop teacher and Tony's who commented on the video, say, quote, make it look like you planned it that way. It's a great answer. Mrs. Newman, another one of my former teachers who will always have a special place in my heart. Tony says that he learned a love of reading after she found some books that he found interesting, which is great. Lynn says never stop asking questions. Jan says that thinking differently in the classroom or thinking differently than everyone else in the classroom is not a bad thing. Jan says honesty, and Mackenzie says kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. We also have Austin who says, like, literally anything Mr. Kolstad. Again, former teacher of his and mine and Tony's. Great time. Great teacher. Literally anything with Mr. Kolstad. And the best one was how to make your own fuel in Intro to Shop, which Intro to Shop, not Into to Shop. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. Good stuff. Oh, what a great teacher. That was fun. That was a fun class. I missed that class. All right, wrapping things up in 2 minutes. You can still join the conversation here. And we'd love to have you join. Part of the reason why we do this. To strike up a lively, fun conversation. Small engines. If you have leftover bolts, it was over engineering from the factory. Oh my god, yes, yeah. Another Kolstad class. Oh yeah. That is glorious. Great answer. All right. This is basically an ode to Mr. Kolstad this morning, is what this is. Oh, good. All right, 15 seconds. '20 in a row, 97.5 Y Country. I'm Matt Malone. That was Dylan Scott. Nobody. And our conversation this morning has been trying to highlight some of the things that we've learned from teachers. And I honestly think it's been kind of an ode to Mr. Kolstad here this morning, a teacher from my hometown, because we're getting some great comments about him from some of my friends back home. And Good stuff. So we'll talk about those here in just a little bit. But we had a great answer that came through from McKinsey, and I love this. So the question is, what's the most valuable thing that you learned from a teacher? What is it? And she says, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Do we have to be so mean about it? Can't we just say keep it simple? Does it have to be 2 S's? I don't know. But we do. So great answer, McKinsey. Absolutely. You don't have to overthink it, right? Keep it simple. Simpler, the better. And then we also have, again, a response that came through from Austin about Mr. Kolstad that kind of also follows the same theory. In our small engines class, and I was in this class as well too, if you have leftover bolts, it was over engineering from the factory. I use that in my everyday life right now. I do. I have all these extra pieces. What can they go to? I don't know. It runs, doesn't it? It works, doesn't it? All right, great answers. Love that. And I appreciate everybody joining the conversation here this morning. We'll have another conversation for you tomorrow. And again, an opportunity for you to join us in conversation every day. And thank you to Rogers Foodland and Pharmacy. It's faster, easier, and friendlier. RogersFoodland.com. 20 in a row, 97.5 Y Country. All right, y'all. Great answers here. I appreciate all of the conversation. Hilarious. And our teachers do great things for us. So we appreciate them. If you are a teacher, thank you for what you do, for making us better. Simple as that. Have a great day. Take care.